Okay, thank you again for watching one more of my tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to use a shape tool in Adobe Illustrator. So just go ahead and draw a square, and if your shape is not filled, you can go ahead and fill your shape with a color of your choice. But go to the direct selection tool. That's the second tool. When you click on the direct selection tool, you're gonna see some option up on the top. Go and click on the round edge. When you click on the round edge, it will give you a shape like this. So just go ahead and go on to the next corner by the top, the little dots. Click on the little dots and click round edge. After you have clicked round edge, you get a shape like this. So you can go ahead now and pick a color. I'm gonna build a little pink bunny rabbit, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the color pink, but I'm gonna get a light shade of pink. Yeah, so go ahead and go on the blend tool. That tool is right top side, the eyedropper tool. So go ahead and after you got the blend tool, the blend tool now, when you draw that lever, you can select the color or how many blend do you want to use. So go ahead and click on the black side and pick a color that you want to use, blend it. So I'm searching back for my pink. So if you draw the blend to that side, you can see it's blend to that side. So now you're gonna go ahead and turn the lever, so it's gonna blend to the top to the bottom. Okay, so go ahead and pick white for the next blend tool. After you finish that, you can pick the color of your choice. So I'm gonna get a darker pink and give it a blend of a light pink and dark pink. So the darker color should be at the bottom, brighter color at the top. So there you go. So what I'm gonna do now, you're gonna use the selection tool. Click on selection, and then you're gonna go and copy. So you're gonna copy this layer. There are two ways to copy. There's a shortcut and there are long way. So you can click and go and duplicate layer. As you can see, my layer is not yet duplicated. So I'm gonna go again and duplicate layer. I don't know what's going on with my tools today. So much like seem to me that already yet. So you can go ahead and do it the manual way. Go up and copy, and then go back down and paste. So you're gonna get the same shape. So you're gonna resize it to use it as a little pocket for your bunny rabbit. So just go ahead and resize it a little. Try to center it as much as you can. Then you're gonna go ahead and use the next blend in it again. Try to let this be, you know, a little bit darker than the rest. So no, or even better, you can make it a little lighter than the body, so it can show more. Do the same thing. Go ahead and rotate it again. So now I'm gonna use a star tool, but now I'm gonna change the points of my star. So how do you do that now? You just click on the star tool, left click, and it will give you this little dialog box. So you're gonna pick how many angles, how many pixels, and things like those. So I need 3 angles to mine because I'm building a feet. So there you go, I got a three handle. So now I'm gonna resize my feet so they look like feet. Turn them around. Gonna resize them a little more. Yeah, turn them around, fit them underneath a little rabbit. So stretch your feet a little bit more. Go ahead and copy and paste the feet again. I'm trying to catch it right at the edges. So there you go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and draw out a little box that I'm gonna use for my ears. So you gotta go ahead now. So you're gonna get this dialog box. Just follow what I'm doing. I'm gonna get this dialog box. So now I'm just gonna I'm gonna just change the angles in here. I'm just trying to get that ear shape. You can go ahead and play around with this to really get the shape that you really desire. So I'm trying to get a shape like this, so I'm gonna use for the ears. So now I'm gonna rotate it around. And something tricky about shapes, and anytime you have rotated shapes like these, there are times when they change their shapes. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it so it look like my ears. So there you go, I'm gonna rotate it, set it on. So I'm gonna do a copy and paste again of my ears. And now I'm gonna do a kind of vertical flip to get them to look like an inside out. So I'm gonna draw it out. So there we go. Now I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna rotate some more to get it look like the next one. Kind of resize it, shape them down. Let them look like 2 ears. We can see one is a little bit bigger than one now, so I resize it a little. Still look a little bit bigger than one, so kind of adjust them a little bit more, shrink that, and that kind of look okay. So now if you can see, my ears kind of look like they're sticking out. So I'm just gonna do a little color blend, and then I'm gonna put my ears behind the body of my object, so it look like real ears. It don't look like something that been attached to the top. So there go. I've made a copy of the ears, but I made it a little bit bigger. See, it look like a real ear. I'm gonna go ahead and fit it nice. Do a blend. give it a lighter color so it can show. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I can just do a copy and paste, make it easier. So just do the same thing here again. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but it's kind of easy. I got to do this. If you missed out something, just go ahead and rewind back the video. I'm just trying to be as time efficient as possible. So as you see now, I'm going into layers itself, and I'm hiding the ears behind the head. So with this one, I'm showing you two ways you can use the direct selection and carry it up to the exact top, so it does not show. Or you can go in the layers property and find the exact layer for that and put it behind the next layer. So now I just realized that my pocket are not showing, so I'm gonna go find my pocket in the layers property. So here's my hand now. I made a copy and paste of the ears to get my hand. So you can just go ahead and do that and give it a vertical flip so it kind of look like a hand sticking out. So just resize it until you get a hand looking shape that will fit your desire for a hand. So you can see now I'm going into the layers panel to go and find back my pocket, and then after I find my pocket I carry up over the head layer so it's showing over the head. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the hand layer. I'm gonna do a copy and paste, and then I'm gonna hide it behind the head layer. So there you go, hide it behind the head layer. Then I'm gonna do a copy and paste to get a next hand, and then I'm gonna give it a vertical flip, horizontal turn, yeah, and just fit it in, and then I'm gonna hide it behind the body again. So now I'm gonna build a circle for my eyes. If you want to do it easier, you can just go ahead and just do one eye, edit one eye. When you're finished with one eye, you just go ahead and copy one eye, but I'm just doing two. not to take up too much time, but just to show you full workout. So you're gonna go ahead and make a copy and paste, resize the circle again, put it in, change the color, do the same thing again, change the color this time to white so it can be a glare. After you finish that, you're gonna do one more, change the color to white so it's gonna look like a little glare in his eye. Yeah, then you just resize it extra small. Oh, I'm troubling the body. So just go ahead and resize it extra small. Place it in the eye. Then just go ahead and do that again 3 more times or so. Just copy and paste, put it in the next eye. Do a few more, copy and paste, put it in the eyes. So it look like a real glare coming out of the eye. If you hear me humming a few times, songs are playing in my living room, so I'm humming to the song Chronics are playing, and I just can't get enough of his songs. So there you go. After you finish the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and now and create a mouth. No, sorry, we're gonna create a nose. So there we go. Carrot back with the star tool, but we have already choose 3 points, so we're gonna use this to shape a nose. So go ahead and pick a color for it. You want to make the color kind of stand out more, but not too bright nor not too dark. So just search for a color to fit it. So I'm gonna give it a round edge, and then I'm gonna shrink it a little. If you want to keep the proportion of it, remember when you're resizing, always hold shift. That way it will keep the shape of your object. But I want a kind of twist nose, so I've kind of give it one edge a little bit bigger than one, so it kind of look like a little bunny nose. So as you can see now, my bunny is kind of looking like a little bunny now. So now I'm gonna create a mouth. So I use an oval shape. I'm gonna go ahead and change a little bit of the points, kind of adjust the points a little. So now I'm gonna create a teeth. So you're gonna use the square tool and create a tooth. Change the color to white so you can see it. I'm gonna go in and that direct selection tool